Hey, what's going on everybody, Drizzypuffs here. I want to talk about the new class that came out from the newest update, the BeastMaster. The update itself, long story short, is buggy as hell, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, I'd like to say that the BeastMaster is a very fun class. I see him mostly used as crowd control rather than a killing machine due to his weapons and abilities. He can for sure get kills, but his abilities are more effective for groups of enemies, which is situational half the times. I do like him, but I must say his usefulness is about the same as the Vanguard. You can be helpful, but not as much as the Prophet, Alchemist, Hunter, and Scout. The reason is that I believe his abilities are just too weak. The Beastmaster has a short-range shotgun that sucks. It has a slow fire rate, which is to be expected. The damage is 48 points times 6, meaning that there are 6 pellets and each does 48 points of damage, which is 288 points of damage altogether. I've noticed that the bullet spread is RNG, so you have a chance of not hitting all your shots even at close range. Also, there is a damage fallout rate, so if you shoot from afar, you'll do less damage, which is not explained on the gun at all, and is strange since he's the only human class that has a damage fallout rate. I found that most players use the repeater shotgun that has a larger clip, higher fire rate, but less damage and more recoil. I personally use the hunter shotgun that has a smaller spread, bullet spread, to land more shots on a farther target, faster reload at the cost of recoil and damage. The stock shotgun to me is worse than the latter in my opinion. His main ability is the ability to turn into an eagle thingy that almost has the same flight mechanic as the Sentinel. You're going to notice a lot of similarities between the Sentinel and the Beastmaster's transformation. But unlike the Sentinel, you have a timer for how long you can stay transformed, which will always have you in flight mode. It's slower to fly, but it's faster than sprinting, and you can't quick strafe left or right or swoop downwards to pick up speed. Think of it as the Blimpy in GTA. It's useful to find and scout for enemies, and you have the clone ability of the dive bomb from the Sentinel that can knock down enemies, or you can cancel your transformation by right clicking. It's fun and very useful to use this ability to get from point A to point B quickly and dive bombing into an enemy that is ganging up on your allies. Beware, you can still get hurt when you are transformed or transforming, and Reavers can pounce you out of the sky, or you can get knocked down by the Sentinel's new ability or a Tyrant's charge if you are flying ground level. This ability really sets him apart from the rest of the other human classes, but I feel like his transformation time is very long, and since it can get cancelled by a Sentinel, Reaver, or Tyrant, I feel like either make it quicker for him to transform or get a damage reduction while you're transforming or you're currently in the transformation to really justify using it strategically in the midst of battle rather than before a battle starts. There are times where I transformed in time to get away, get healed, save a teammate by dive bombing, or stop an enemy from getting heals. His other ability is a power shot, which is a projectile missile that does 250 damage if directly shot at an enemy, or close to 200 by splash damage. It's very useful but slow to shoot. I recommend this more than his grenade ability, which is called Nature's Fury, which is almost a clone of the Hunter's grenade ability. His second ability is a lightning strike, or it's called Chain Lightning, which looks like you're doing the Prophet's Eldritch Guard ability, but towards vampires. I must say they must have used the same effects to get the class out immediately, which is lazy AF. It's a slow projectile that does 150 damage, but if other vampires are near it, it spreads out and does the same amount of damage. It has a very short cooldown time and does decently well against minions, but I hate it personally, or maybe I just suck. The BeastMaster also has other abilities that you can unlock, or if you've already bought it, which is Leeline, which can increase the fire rate of your weapon, as well as one other ally, which I can see being a lot more useful than the other abilities that he has. And he also has Wrath of the Firebird, which can like shoot out projectiles of fireballs at an enemy. I'm not so sure if that's any more useful than the swoop attack, but to each their own at that point. Personally, I do like the direction that they are going with the BeastMaster. He's fun to use and refreshing to play. He doesn't add a huge contribution other than being fun and new. Other than that, I feel like the BeastMaster needs some buffing. Get rid of the fallout damage, slightly quicken the reload time for his stock shotgun, maybe by 2.2 or 0.3 seconds, buff his transforming time, or reduce the damage done to him while transforming or when he's in his transformation. And if there's something you agree with me or like to add, put it in the comments below for us to discuss together. If you disagree with some things or all of the things I've said, let me know as well. I'm open to criticism. Other than that, if this helped or you just enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this. It always helps out the channel and motivates me to do more stuff like this, since I am not getting paid at all. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Peace and love.